Story time, y'all. 2023, my granny died, right? My granny transitioned. She lost a bout with cancer. I'm talking about her, that shit took her whole body. You hear me? So when she transitioned, she was on hospice at my mother's house. So she left in the presence, of her family, her daughter and her 4 grandchildren. Her decline was, I mean, who knows exactly literally how long, but like the physical decline that we can see and we can tell was like a year and some maybe some change in the making, right? Like she went from, I'm talking about my grandmother all my life, she always been active. She was a Sagittarius, a short, light-skinned lady with a lot of fire and spunk in her, right? But not just like sarcasm or witty, but like really like getting 10,000 steps in every day. Like she had her Fitbit little watch joint, she'd see me like, yeah, I got my 10,000 steps in today, blah. And me being like, me being outside, going, being active, walking around or whatever neighborhood we may have lived in at the time, I would bump into her outside, and she'd be talking to people, random people in the neighborhood, talking to the young people, whatever. So boom. So she went from that to using a cane to having a walker to in the hospital. Boom. All right. So now she on hospice. Now she's in the house with us. None of us have like real experience taking care of a sickly adult, right? We all have experience I got experience taking care of kids. My mother, obviously. I'm the oldest of 4, so my siblings ain't really got because they all fairly close in age, so they ain't really got no experience like in that department. So the first day of her, like the first full day of her being there, she shit herself. And that shit just set off such a chain of events, y'all, and it showed me a lot. I learned a lot about myself and my specific family, but just people in general, right? So she shit herself. My mother was the one that like found out, found her shitty, and went and got my oldest sister. Cool. I'm sitting on the couch. I'm chilling. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I heard what was going on. I did not just jump the fuck up and be like, no, I didn't do that. I mean, for one, common sense, because 2 other people I heard went to go address the situation. Like, I heard them in there dealing with her and stuff. Yeah. I go back to what I'm doing. I'm in my phone. I revert my attention back to my phone, whatever I was doing. I'm hearing retching. I'm hearing like, ugh. Like my mother and my sister panicking. They crying. I can't do this. They about to throw up and all this shit. They leaving out the room and this and this. Both of them. My mother, she known for shit like that. Like, she known for shit like that. All my life, she like, if it ain't like changing one of our diapers or something like that, she ain't fucking with no shit, no throw up, no none of that shit. She gonna throw the fuck up, and she got to get one of us to do it. So I'm not surprised by her having this reaction. My oldest sister, I'm like, all that big dog shit you be talking, all that this and this, all that acting like y'all know how to the little internet meme be like, yeah, the oldest sister is the whatever the fuck they be saying about it. That shit ain't fucking true. Let me debunk that for y'all. So I'm just listening, y'all. I'm just like, man, oh god damn, y'all. So I'm just like, all right, man mode activated, masculine mode engaged. Get the fuck up. So I get the fuck up. Now I'm irritated, cause it's like, bro, the fuck is wrong with y'all, bro? I get up, I go in there, I'm like, man, y'all watch the fuck out, man. So my youngest sister, let's just say at this time she like 18-ish, 17, 18-ish, something around there, whatever. You're like 18-ish, something around there. I call on her to, assist me. And by assist me, I just mean like, all right, go get the little bathing pan. We had, got one of them big ass slave bathing pan joints, the little metal joints. We just got one. I don't know why we got one, but we got one. Probably, I think it was cleaning the dogs or something like that, but we got one. I tell her, go get that, fill it with some hot water, hot soapy. No, matter of fact, I tell her go get the joint, I tell her go get it. I'm the one to start filling it up with hot soapy water, right? But I'm telling her as I'm doing that, all right, go get some wash rags and, some gloves, shit like that. Boom, prepare the water, bop. Granny in there, she's just going through it. She just want to get changed, y'all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, at the end of the day, she just want to get her ass clean. You hear me? So, she whining, she this and that, she whatever. Y'all. Me and my sister go on this show. Oh my God. Me and my sister go on this show, Slim. Man, just imagine a frail old lady. Like, she can't move. So I have to lift her, like, man, I have to lift her legs up. But she frail and she's sick with cancer. So I can't just be rough with her. I can't just be, all right, come on. Like, I gotta be gentle enough where I'm not hurting her, but I also still gotta be firm enough where I'm being effective in what I'm doing. So I lift her. Like, I lift her legs. I had my sister come help, bro. Y'all, I'm scooping shit out of her ass cheeks with not my bare hands, but with gloves and shit on. Like, you know how shit is, and especially like if you had a baby or something, you changed the baby before. Y'all know, like, smeared shit, that shit get duffy. So I'm pulling out clumps of shit before we can even actually clean them, removing clumps of shit. My grandmother sitting there acting like a fucking, she smirking this shit like a fucking baby. Like, this shit fucking funny. She smirking, oh, purrs, oh. But boom, so I'm getting this shit done. My little sister, she right there with me, like, she thugging it out with me. She ain't flinching, she ain't nothing. She rocking with me. I think she was helping me hold her legs up while I'm scooping this shit. Then once I scooped enough shit, now we bringing the rags and we cleaning her. Boom, 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 we cleaning her up. Now we wiping her down. Like, y'all, I had to wipe her coochie. Like, imagine having to wipe your granny coochie. This lady used to wipe my ass. She seen my wee, all type of shit growing up. Now it's full circle. 180, whatever the fuck it is. Now I'm wiping her ass and her. Yeah, but it's like, it's love though. You know what I'm saying? I can't leave her like that. And it's just, that shit showed me. It showed me a lot about myself. It showed me a lot about my family, my specific family too. And yeah, I'll let y'all take whatever y'all take from this video and whatever message y'all get from this shit, but and I had to, like, I'm not saying I had to continuously, because after a while they got over it. You know what I'm saying? They got over it and they started, just taking shit upon themselves. I still had to help myself. I'm not saying that I just abandoned them and stopped helping, but I didn't have to be the leader. I didn't have to be the lead. Like, and let me tell y'all this too. Why the fuck the same sister that abandoned the task because she, I don't know, whatever the fuck reason, like, it was too nasty, you stunk, whatever the fuck it was, whatever reason they aborted the mission that led me to, like, get irritated enough to get the fuck up and just take charge. Why is she cussing me out? She cussing me out because I took charge of the situation. Now I know it's really like shame, frustration, like embarrassment, whatever like that, confusion, this and this and that. She cussing me out because I took charge of this situation. Make it make sense. Like, I don't remember exactly what the fuck her point or whatever the fuck she was. I just remember her being hostile with me. And I'm like, who the fuck came in here and actually started changing this woman? Who? Which one of y'all? Which one of us? Because I wish we had a camera, because the way, you know, in reference to her and my mother, the way y'all went in there, y'all milled about for a while, then y'all, you know, y'all abandoned the ship when they got time. Y'all didn't even come back, right? By the time she come back, even around, we already done. We done cleaned her up. Now I don't know, we doing something else. Whatever the fuck we doing, we like changing the bed sheets and all that shit. And she got the audacity to be upset with me, because I did what the fuck I was supposed to do as a man. I took charge and I led the situation, right? The ego, y'all, it's a funny thing. We all got one, we all need it, it's a part of us, but when you over-identify with that shit without any substance of character work, right? You'll tie your worth or how you interact with life to just your title, your ego, what you think you is, or whatever the fuck, you know, whatever. You're tied to that. If you haven't done any character development on your actual self, beyond what you just think you are, what you think you need to be in society, whatever like that. Me, it wasn't I didn't want to fucking help in the first place. I didn't want to I didn't want to do that shit. I didn't want to volunteer to do, I didn't want to. I didn't. But because the situation turned into, I have to do this. It's nobody else that's choosing to do it. Nobody else is doing it. And I'm not leaving my grandmother shitty. For one, because that's going to harm her. Two, I don't want to fucking be smelling this shit all fucking day, night, whatever either. Right? Leaders lead, y'all. Leaders lead. That's the fuck it.